Hello and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake and I'm so happy to be recording this video because I'm going to one of my favorite places in the entire world. That is JCD & Hobby in the Des Moines Metro where I live. There are a string of secondhand stores called JCD & Hobby. They sell action figures, movies, vinyls, board games, comic books, pretty much everything I love. Video games as well, if I didn't say that. I love coming here. You never know what you're gonna find, but you usually don't leave empty-handed. So I'm gonna go and start looking at what they have. If you like these type of pickup videos, make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But let's get started with the journey. Come on with me. This place is the absolute best. It doesn't look like a lot on the outside, but it's what's on the inside that counts, people. I've been coming here for longer than a decade now. It has to be, because I am obsessed with trying to find movies to add to the collection. You never know what you're gonna find. Here's a steelbook that I don't think I have. Underworld Awakening, it's $10. I don't even think I have this movie in the collection. Do I need it? I don't know. I'm gonna put it back for now. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. I love this digibook for Unforgiven. That looks mighty nice. I already have a 4K of this, so I don't need this as well. It's just kind of cool to browse and see what they have to select from. And what is this? Oh my god, a Criterion of Parasite for $14.99. I don't own this in the collection yet. I am pretty positive I'm going to be picking this one up, and it's coming home with Daddy. They have a bunch of Puppet Master movies. I own these in like a very basic DVD set. I still haven't seen any of them, so I don't know if I want to pick up the really nice set that Full Moon came out with or not. Ooh, I like this lenticular of Predator 3D. I could do that literally all day. That was so much fun. Heading over to this section now. Here's Creepshow. I already own the 4K, so I don't need the Blu-ray. Here's Curse 3 Blood Sacrifice. I've not seen any of the other Curses. I thought this was like a Scream Factory release. It's not a Scorpion release, I believe. Cut Bank. I have heard very good things about this movie, and I don't own it yet, and this has the slipcover. Pretty sure this is coming home with me as well, but I'm not so sure if I need it or not. Dark Tower, a Vinegar Syndrome movie. That's crazy to find here. You just never really know what you're gonna find when you come into the store. That's why I love coming here as often as I possibly can, just to see their new stock. Here's Dance Flick. Don't know why I'm picking this up. I'm kind of in like the spoof movie mode right now. Not sure why. Here's an obligatory shot of Fast and Furious 6. It's in every used store around here. $4.99, $5.99. You can't get rid of the sucker. I'm not the biggest fan of the multi-pack Blu-rays with two different movies on the spine. That drives me nuts, but they do have an okay selection of 4K titles, including RoboCop, the Arrow Video one. I already have that. Red Dawn for $14.99 on 4K is a really good price. I already have the Steelbook, otherwise I would be picking that sucker up. I'll leave it for somebody else. And now I'm looking through, there's nothing else I really need here, but they have Goodfellas, that's a good one. They have Joker, $14.99, cannot wait for Folie à Deux. I thought the trailer was pretty dang good. Looking at what other movies they have here. What is this? Amityville 5. I think I'm in the minority. I wasn't even a big fan of the first one, so there's no way I'm gonna watch the fifth one. And here's a release that I already have, City of the Living Dead from Blue Underground. It's an okay movie, and this movie I think is getting re-released from Arrow Video on 4K if it isn't already out, so I think we're going to be seeing a lot of those littered across the physical media secondhand landscape. I don't collect a lot of action figures because that is just a road I don't want to go down, but Jay's has a bunch to choose from. One line that I did decide to collect are these Toonie Terrors. I don't have Ash. I don't know if I need it. Captain Blake is cool, but what's this one behind Captain Blake? Herbert West, you say? Oh, I love me some Reanimator. I also love the really, really nice action figures and statues that they have. The figurines, they look so good. I'm just not gonna drop, what is that, $90 on a fancy Mr. Potato Head? I can't do it. They also have so many vinyls. I love collecting vinyls. It gets pricey. Anything that you collect can get pricey over time, but they have a lot of good selection of choices to choose from. Same with their video games. I did not know that they did the graded video games. I'll never get into that market, but it's kind of cool that they have a little bit of everything for just about any type of collector. Man, these box sets bring a lot of nostalgic feels. I used to collect video games hardcore in my 20s. And yeah, there's just something about a nice video game selection that's good. They have board games as well. They have a little bit of everything. Well, hello everybody. As you can see, I did not have time to record in my car as soon as I was done. Had to go and run a little bit of errands afterwards, but I will say that I found quite a lot of goodies today at JCD and Hoppy. You never know what you're going to find until you go and look. I always say it. And sometimes you wind up finding nothing and you try to make a video and nothing works out. And other times you go and you strike some gold on items that you've been looking for a while. Because one of these movies that I'm going to save until last was a movie I did not share, but I'll share a story on how I got it at Jay's. It pays to know people, I will say that. But first off, I got Parasite on Criterion, baby. Did not own this in the collection at all. Yes, this is a Blu-ray. I'm okay with that. I remember liking Parasite. I did not love Parasite like a lot of people loved Parasite, but I did like it enough to own it in the collection and to have Parasite on the Criterion collection. It just makes sense, does it not? Here's the inside with the discs. Discs look really nice in this sucker. Jesus, cover the person on there. There's one disc. Here is the other. And here is the artwork that was covering the disc. There you go. Let me know what you thought of Parasite in the comments, and if you thought it was a little overhyped. Again, I liked it, and I'm happy that it won Best Picture, all that jazz. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes overhype can happen, and maybe I should watch it again now that all the hype has died down a little bit for it. And you don't really hear that many people talk about Parasite anymore these days. I also came with this booklet that I'll never read, but at least it's in here, and it's officially complete, so that's always nice. And I do like this packaging. I do like how it's all Morris coated on the front, and you can see it and slide it in and kind of change the artwork that's on this sucker. Very, very nice. I like that spine. I like the spine font. Way to go, Parasite. Way to go, Criterion. The next title that I picked up. Okay, so Criterion has a deal where you buy 3 movies, you get the 4th free. So a couple of these, I knew I was going to pick up 2 of them. And then just because I knew I could get another movie for free, I'm like, okay, I'll add this one to the pile, even if I'm not the most excited for it. But it's a Steelbook that I don't have in the collection yet, and that is Underworld Awakening. This Steelbook does look great. There's a line of Underworld Steelbooks that I own that look like complete garbage, and I hate the art style that they had for them. I'll pop them up here, but this actually looks nice. I've never seen a single Underworld movie. I'm not really excited or looking forward to watching the Underworld franchise. I will at some point, though. I know I will. And I like Kate Beckinsale as an actress a lot. And I've never heard anybody say anything good or bad about Underworld. It's just a franchise that's 5 movies deep that is just pumping out sequels. There's the inside and the disc artwork. Let me know what you think of Underworld, because honestly, it'll be the first I've heard anybody talk about Underworld. It came with the slip. It came with a digital code as well. The digital code says it expired in 2014, but you never know with these digital codes. I've used digital codes that expired around like 2016, 2017, and they still work. This is ultraviolet. I don't even think this is a thing anymore, so let's toss that sucker. It probably does not work, but if you got it, congratulations, and watch the movie and let me know how the movie is and the whole franchise and all that jazz. The third movie is a movie that I've wanted to watch for a while because I randomly came across the trailer of this movie in like the previews before I watched another movie. Another reason why I love owning Blu-rays is that it's like a time capsule of that movie and the time that it came out and the movies that it was trying to advertise and push. This was one of them, and I've literally never heard of it besides the trailer that I watched. Cut Bank. It's a heist movie. On the back, it says a Fargo-like crime thriller with unexpected twist and show-stopping sequences. Yes, and the cast is amazing. We got John Malkovich, we got Liam Hemsworth, we got Billy Bob Thornton, we got Bruce Dern, we got Teresa Palmer, and it's directed by Matt Shakman, who directed WandaVision, if I'm not mistaken. He's directed a couple other things, but that's like the one thing that I know him for is WandaVision. And I'm a sucker for a good heist movie. This just looks great. As impressive as Blood Simple. Jesus, okay. Yeah, again, riddle me even more intrigued with this. This is high on my watch list. So yeah, we will see how this one goes. And finally, the one I was most excited to find, and what I didn't film. Every time I go to JCD and Hobby, I always go to the back where you can like do your trade-ins in, because I always like to talk with the employees, just, you know, about movie stuff, nerd stuff, comic book stuff, all that fun stuff, just pop culture stuff I can't talk to anybody else about. And when I'm over there, I ask them if they have any Steelbooks in the back that they haven't put out in the front, because I've had them give me, or I've found some Steelbooks in the back that I haven't had in the collection. And this time they had like 20 or 30. I had every single one. That was a little bummed that I didn't need any that they pulled out. But this time around, what I normally don't ask is if they had any boutique labels, because sometimes you get to talking with these people and they don't know what boutique labels are. I asked this time around, and I'm so happy I did, because if I didn't, I would not have this movie in the collection. And I want to see this movie because I love the YouTube channel Dead Pit. So I finally have Dead Pit in the collection. It was $14.99 for this with the slipcover. That seemed like a no-brainer. I think this is my first Code Red release. Again, I'm trying to get as many boutique labels as possible, because if we turn around here, there is my nice boutique shelf. Does not have a Code Red title on there. And I definitely needed to have some Dead Pit in my life. Sucker looks very crazy. And again, I love the YouTube channel so much. Those creepy Kentuckians, they are very fun. This is a very basic release, but the slipcover looks nice. And there's no like reversible artwork, unfortunately. I wish there was, but I'm happy that it came with a slip. If it didn't come with a slip, I would have been way more on the fence to pay 15 bucks. This seems a-okay in my book. Very excited to check that sucker out. And yeah, I think this was not a bad day at the office, folks. Again, you need to go check stores because you never know what you're gonna find. I feel like more often than not, I find at least one movie, one something or other, especially at Jay's. JCD and Hobby is my favorite place to go to. They have 3 locations in the Des Moines Metro, and one I find a lot of Steelbooks at, one I find a lot of like miscellaneous stuff, like not a lot of movies, but I find a lot of like toys and games and that type of stuff. And then one, yeah, they just have a bunch of movies, and I usually find a lot of like catalog titles, and I always hit up that buy 3 get 4 free, get the 4th free. Normally I'm better at like matching prices. This time I wasn't, because this was 15, this was 15, this was 10, and I want to say this was $5.99. So I saved $6. I probably could have saved $10, but yeah, I'm still happy to have what I have here. Can't wait to add these to the collection behind me. Thank you once again for watching this video. If you want me to make more of these pickup vlog style videos, let me know in the comments. I always feel a little weird videotaping them, and that's why I do the videos afterwards. So if you're a fan, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, a like, all that fun YouTube algorithm type stuff. And I enjoy making them. I enjoy pumping them out here. If you guys watch them, that's all I'm asking for. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.